Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Lena56 and welcome back to some more Stationeers on Europa. So I know it's been a few days since I last did a stream. I got a new computer and I was setting that all up and had to redo all my streaming stuff, and yeah, that was kind of a hassle. But we are back, and I'm trying to remember what we were doing since it's been like a week or so since I last was on here. So I think what we were gonna do is we were gonna finish up the atmospherics room here and then work on the trader platform. But I do want to go see how our outpost is doing over here, because I do know that we were having some power issues over there as well. So let's take a little trip. But first things first, let's make sure our food and water is good. So eat some food, which let's bake another potato here. And here we are. Yummy. Water's good, so, and our suit's on, everything's good to go. Let's head out. Oh, crap. Let's see. Alrighty, so I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fly over there. Oh, crap. I got a new mouse too, so I'm gonna have to redo some of my settings here. Oh no. Let's see. Where is Jetpack? There we go. We'll do this. Confirm. There we are. Looks so good. Yeah, like I said, the only downside of these outposts now is that they nerfed the crap out of the deep miners, so that they don't collect nearly as much as they used to, which is actually really unfortunate. Alright, how are you guys doing? I do need to... Yeah, everything's turned off right now because there's not enough power, so I'm gonna have to get more power over here, which probably just means I'm gonna build more wind turbines and then just layer it up is what I'll probably end up doing. And then I do need to come out here with some logic so I can automate our centrifuges here. We actually have quite a bit of iron already, which is good. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go out on a couple mining runs. I'm gonna grab, well, because we have 42 here, I can do another, technically another 84. So I would need, if I wanted to do a full 125, at least for this heavy cable, I could upgrade the cable and then like multiply drastically, but it's like 840. That's a lot of freaking iron and copper. So let's see something here. Oh, oops. I want to keep you.
Power low.
Yeah, I guess we can go out on a couple mining runs and see if I can't find some iron and copper. Because I am going to need more power for these mining outposts here. So, okay, let's do that. All right, sensor lens is on. It'll be nice once I don't have to mine anymore, and I can just go to our outposts and collect the iron and the resources that way. Wait, was that it? Alright, there's some more right here. I'll collect all this once I get all this iron. There we are. Alright, let's turn you off because you're kind of annoying. And we're just gonna start putting all of this in our backpack here. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Hey, look at there's iron right here. Okay, sensor lens is on. There's not a whole lot of iron right here, but I'll grab what we have. Yeah, it'll be nice. What was that? My screen just went black for half a second. It'll be nice because once we can start collecting all the ores from the deep miners, I can start using the advanced furnace to smelt everything because they're going to be degassed already. So that's going to be fantastic. Then I won't have to worry about it cooling my furnace down. Alright, and done. Oh, we are completely full in our backpack. Heck yeah. Alright, well, we're going to have to drop all of our iron off at home. And then we're going to have to go out on another mining run for copper. And I'm not going to need nearly as much gold, which will be good. Okay, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to smelt it. Yeah, I'm just going to smelt everything using this furnace right here. It's just going to be a lot easier. There's so much iron in here. This is great. So as long as it stays above 800 Kelvin, we should be fine. I should be able to smelt as much as I need to. That is actually dropping fairly quick though. Let's see here. I wonder if I can get another 2 smelted. Probably not. So we'll do this. So there's one. Yeah, we're gonna vent this. Let's head inside for a minute. Alright, so let's drink some water, eat some food. Then we're gonna go back out there. We'll smelt the rest of the iron that we have on us. Oh, I forgot. I'm basically out of water. Which I do have ice. So that's another thing that we're gonna have to do. So let's equip our tool belt, grab our wrench, and we're gonna take this outside with us for a minute. And this will free up, well, 4 of our slots. Alright. And then there's going to be a bunch of nitrogen in here as well. Hey, good morning. Yeah, sorry it took me a little bit longer to get the stream going. When I built my new computer, I didn't put my old SSD drive into it, so I had to like redo everything. But I did that on purpose, and then I had to reset up all my streaming stuff. And I thought it was all set up, but then when I went to do it, there was there was something else that wasn't properly set up, so I set that up really quick before I could start the stream, and it was all sorts of fun. Alright, and let's add this one. There we go. That's looking quite a bit better for water. Yes, it happens all the time. Alright, so yeah, what we're going to do now is put this last bit of ice in here, and then I'm just going to let that melt while I go do other things as I get stuck. There we are. Alright, are you empty? You're basically empty. Alright, 250. Yeah, this does drop quite a bit, doesn't it? Actually, smoking on Europa, it's not that bad. Like, yes, it's really cold, but all you need is a little bit of volatile, and it works fantastically. Yeah, that's going to drop too much, so that's what we're going to go with. Alright, let's head inside. Filter low. Filters are completely fine. Granted, my small filters done. Alright, let's put this back right there. Sweet. Now that should last us for quite a while now, which is going to be good. So all of the iron I just collected, we're just going to put in here. So I do need some gold. And I definitely need to go find some copper. So that is something else that we're going to go do. Alright, so let's go out on another mining run. First things first, we're going to swap our battery out. Let's check the oh, I'm glad I checked that. Let's see here. Smelt is the first and easiest hill to climb station these days. It's icy cone that kills off new players. Heating based off of the map. Phase change destroyed my. Yeah, phase change was kind of a giant hurdle to overcome, but I don't know. I love games like these. Like icy coding. I mean, it's like it's fun. I tend to use the same variation of code for everything just because I already know like how to use it, so I don't really go too crazy with coding, but I can do enough to get by essentially. All right, let's go find some copper. Which I might go and find some surface copper because that's kind of rough on the eyes. Alright, there's iron. Oh yeah, I was up in this general area. I believe in the last episode I was up here. There's gold. I am going to need a little bit of gold, so yeah, let's collect some gold here. No, and the kind of the neat thing is you can do basically everything with logic chips that you can do with integrated circuits. And actually, logic chips are kind of fun to use. Like, yes, they take up a lot of space, but it looks, in my opinion, logic chips look almost more complicated because of just how confusing it looks. And I like that look for logic chips. But integrated circuits is a lot easier once you kind of know what you're doing with them. Alright, let's go find some copper. Got a little bit of gold. I really don't need a whole lot of gold. Come on. There's some copper. Alright, let's turn you on. So I'm not sure how much copper I have at home. I did not look. I probably should have, but that's okay. Alright, so let's put all of this in our backpack that's completely full. We'll grab a little bit more gold here. Like I said, I'm not sure how much gold and copper I'm actually going to need. I'm going to need, so if I'm going to make another layer of our wind turbines, I'm going to need 420 copper, 420 iron, and 210 gold, I think, if my math is right. CU, we got some more copper right here. I love the sensor lenses. They make mining so much easier. Mainly because it mines everything out in real time. Like, that's fantastic. No, copper is the one thing that you always need. Alright, I believe I came from that way. I'm kind of turning around a little too much. I'm gonna make myself get lost here. And I didn't turn on my tractor. Gosh dang it. So, yeah, when I upgraded my computer, I upgraded everything, including my keyboard, and my keys are so much more sensitive than my other keyboard is. So I find myself pressing Q a lot more often, which in this case, Q is, you know, drop or throw items. So if I end up throwing stuff constantly, that's why. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, there's a lot of copper here. There's also some oxide over here as well. Alright, I think that is all the copper though, so let's turn you off. Sweet, okay. So let's take a look and see how much we got here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a stack of 500. I would like to probably find another batch of copper here really quick, just to make sure I have more than enough. Alright, here's some more copper right over here. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to smelt all of this as well, which isn't going to be too difficult. It's going to be easier than the iron because this smelts at a lower temperature. The copper and gold is 600 Kelvin versus 800 Kelvin for iron. Alright, so that should be all the copper and gold that we need. So let's head home. Trying to conserve my propellant by just flying in little bursts. Kind of launching myself. Yeah, like that's, and I'm in agreement. So like, I like the look of logic chips, but it's almost more tedious to set up. But once it's all like done, I just like the like how confusing it looks and just the chaos of it. There we are. And then I definitely need to start working on our atmospherics room. What I'll probably start building is I'll probably get some more steel and I'll start building our trader platform, which I think I'm just going to build right here. That just makes the most sense. Okay, let's close you. You might as well wait till you get hotter. Alright, good enough. I can probably smelt all of this in one go, actually. I'll probably smelt a stack of 500. Just because that's going to be easier. Alright, we're at 300. This is going to be 400. Yep, and I can easily do another 100 copper in here. So this will be a stack of 500, which is going to be more than enough, and then that'll leave an extra 149 in our inventory, and then we will do some gold. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, so I should have enough for all the gold that we have on us. There we are. Alright, and let's head inside. So that should be all the resources that we need to start building our wind turbines. Before I do anything else, let's drink some water before I forget. I have a bad habit of dehydrating myself. Food is okay for right now, so. Sweet. Alright, I have a crap ton. Let's see, do we have any... Alright, I do have 200, almost 300 copper in there, so I probably went overkill on the copper, but that is okay. Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing. Alright, so let's empty you out. Alright, this we'll put back here. So I need 4 steel. Electrum. I think Electrum is the one thing I don't have. It is. I mean, I can easily make some, so we'll throw 8. And we'll throw 8 in here. Alright, now, what is the pressure supposed to be at? 2.4, okay, well. There we go. Nice and easy. So I need 5 Electrum. Let's see, 2 solder, 10 gold. And this is going to be for our logic at our mining outpost. Alright, perfect. So then what we're going to do is... Oh, I just have steel everywhere, don't I? Okay. So I need 420. Imagine them having like beer and like stuff like that. Like you have to have a hop farm, and then you drink bill. It'll give you a certain or beer, but it gives you a certain benefit. But like you're like have a drunk effect or something. That'd be hilarious. All right, so 420 copper. Let's do upright wind turbine. So 420 copper. Let's do 420 iron. Which will grab you, and it doesn't really matter which one I go with. Yeah, we'll grab these ones. So we'll do you and you. And then I need 210 gold. Alright, and this is going to take a minute. That's okay, though. Let's see. I can merge you guys. Might as well just bump this all the way up to 500 at this point. There we go. Alright, so this we're going to put in our inventory. I have an extra battery here. Let's put that there. The cardboard box we'll put there for right now. I don't think I need any more chutes or anything like that, so we should be good there. I do need some more steel frames. And actually, thinking on it, if I'm going to make another layer of wind turbines, I'm going to need 25 steel frames over there, plus another 25 for over here, so 50 steel frames. Which is going to be an even 100. So we'll do this. Put you in there. Steel frames and make. Alright, so that's going to take a minute. Alright, out of the 42, we have 1 done. No, 2 done. Wow, we're really going. Batteries are full. That's fantastic. I'm guessing these batteries over here are going to be empty. As long as we have one thing of full batteries somewhere, we're doing pretty good. Yeah. And then I need to start working on this again too. Yeah, we got all of the heavy filters placed in here, so I need a bunch of turbo pumps. I'm going to make an ice crusher with this one right here, but I also need a bunch of liquid pipe as well. So I can start working on that while we're waiting for all of this stuff to get made, because I have a printer that's not being used over here. Let's see. So steel and silicon. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll start making you. Yeah, this is going to take a minute. So, in the meantime, it's funny because I do the same coding every playthrough I do, yet I have to try to remember exactly how to code everything. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so this is the helmet. I wonder, did I actually save it in my library at all? Door control, I did not. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here, because I'm going to have the centrifuges. Actually, it's just those. Which a basic, compare code should work just fine for it. So, define, let's do... centrifuge. Let's do this. Okay, so centrifuge and then wow. Gosh dang it. There we are. Let's see, and then this one's gonna be activate or unload or I don't know. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember exactly which one it is. I believe it's export count if I remember correctly. I believe it's export count. So let's do this. We'll call it unload start. Oh, load batch. when the centrifuges, yeah, we'll call it export. Yeah, so in the export, actually no, this is the centrifuges. We'll do this. We'll do this. When centrifuges, oh, logic type, we will do, what's it, export count? Gosh dang it. And then we'll do the sum of it. So when the export count, all right, so then we'll do, so when the export is, let's see, less than, could do, what, 1, it jumps to, yeah, if it's less than 1, then it closes. Centrifuge close. When the export is greater than, and I can do whatever here, I could do like 100. There we are. Open 0, jump to unload start, and then we'll copy this line, we'll paste it here, change that to 1. Alright, we'll see if that works for right now. I'm taking the laptop with us just because I have a feeling I'm gonna have to have it. Okay, so we'll do that. So, alright, we have 30 steel frames there, so we'll do that. I do need another steel sheet. Actually, we have all the steel frames, don't we? Okay. Let's merge you. We'll place you here for right now. Okay, this is good. So let's grab a little bit of steel that we have. I'm just going to make 2 of these for right now. Alright, we'll put you there. Let's see, how close are you? Yeah, you're not close at all. We'll just grab you. Okay, I think we are good to go. So let's head over there for a minute. We're going to swap these out.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to eat and stuff right now. Yay. Let me eat this faster. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so food is good, water is good, oxygen is good. Alright, let's go. I probably should make some more heavy cable, but my electronics printer is hard at work right now, so I'm not worried about it too much. And look at that, daylight. Now I can actually see. Like, I can barely see Jupiter. Like, you know it's there. But you can just barely see it. Alrighty. Yeah, these things are just
Jetpack low.
forever off. Alright, let's swap you guys out and let's start placing the steel frames here. Actually, I might just do it like this. Alright, so we'll merge you guys. Let's we'll put those away for right now. Let's open up, get our arc welder and some steel sheets, and we'll start welding all of these together here. And then this will give me a good platform to start building on. Hey, everything turned on. Sweet. Alright. Now, what I'll probably end up doing... Yeah, okay, I know how I'm going to do this. That's 4, and that's 5. Alright, hopefully I have enough cable here. I'm thinking I will. I'm hoping it anyways. Oh yeah. Look at that. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more heavy cable and stuff, which is fine, but I don't know. Once this is on fully, yeah, once this is on fully, like, this will start pumping out ore quite a lot here. I just have to get our power situated, which kind of sucks because if there was coal up here, like, I could easily just use a coal generator and just get infinite power that way. But because there's no coal up here, I have to do it this way. But this is actually working quite well, so before I do anything else, unfortunately I'm not really going to be able to test this out without a decent amount of power. So yeah, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna place this. Yeah, we'll just place it right here for right now. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll place you just in here for right now, and you'll eventually control the centrifuges. All right, let's head out. Yeah, one thing I do want to try to do is if I can find an area that maybe just has coal or something, I could use that as like a big old power plant and then have cable spread around everywhere. The only downside with trying to cable it like make power lines and stuff is that you can't really make cables go with the terrain because they would just be straight. So I'd have to have like an underground cable in some areas or just really tall towers. Alrighty. Let's take our suit off for a minute because my hygiene levels are starting to get bad. Alright, water's good, food's good. Hey, we have another one. Let's see. Alright, let's do this while we're at it. Let's start working on our atmospherics here. We'll grab our wrench just in case too here. Alright, let's head up here. Turn our light on so I can see. And then yeah, I am going to adjust these pipes so then it's long pipes everywhere. Which I could probably do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so let's do this. And that'll give me one extra. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that doesn't really do much, but that did free up, you know, a pipe for me, so that's good. And then I can do the same thing with some of these ones too. So like here. One, two, three, 4, 5. One, two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, and I can do another 5 here. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one's just gonna do it this way. Well, that freed up a little bit. Got a little bit more pipe off of that, so that's not bad. Then I can do the same thing here too. Nice. Alright, let's turn you off. So yeah, I still need an ice crusher, and then I need a bunch of turbo pumps as well. Alright, are you still being made? You are. You're almost done with another batch of 10 here for us. Alright, so I can actually merge you guys. That gives us 17 more insulated pipe. I don't really need more liquid pipe right now. I'm going to have to make more here in the future because I'm going to expand out all of our piping throughout our base. So what do I need for... Let's see... Oh god, there's the cues. Copper, gold, electrum. I'm gonna need a bunch of electrum. Which, more than I currently have. Alright. So, I could pause these guys for a minute. How much gold and stuff? Let's see here. I think I'm completely out of gold. I do have a little bit of copper left over. So, yeah, what we're going to do is let's go out on a quick gold run. So then, because I need more heavy cable. So, yeah, let's go out on a quick gold run for a minute so I can go find some more heavy cable. So let's put our suit on, swap our power out. Yeah, water and food is fine for right now. Yeah, let's go find some gold. Which, we'll go this way. I know that there's a bunch of like gold underneath the terrain, but I don't want to dig down too far. Guess I just could do my sensor lenses. Let's see. There's some nickel. There's a bunch of iron everywhere. There's some silicon. I am going to need this. Okay, here we go. Let's... Because I'm going to need this for pipes. Like, house is straight down. Alright, so we'll put you in our backpack here. There's another thing of silicon right here, which I'll mine that, and there's some gold. Alright, that works perfectly. Sweet, okay. There's more gold down there, but I don't want to dig down too far. Like I said, we'll just go with this surface gold over here. Nah. Oh, that's copper. Well, you know, you can never have too much copper, so we'll grab some copper. Let's do this. There we go. There's actually a bunch of copper here. This is fantastic. Although I need gold more than copper right now. Alright, so let's put the other 2 stacks in there. And let's go find some gold. The actual thing I'm looking for. Alright, our base is that way. There's more nickel. There's a bunch of iron right there. Alright, you're more copper. Really? 3? Up 4. Yeah, look at all that gold I just got. Okay, I need to find... Wait, you are copper. Gosh dang it. More copper. Base is that way. There's some gold. Yeah, gold is like the yellow, where copper has a slight orange tint to it, but gold and copper look almost identical. And this is literally just for... Gosh dang it, I turned my wind turbine production off. I should have kept it going while I was doing this. This is just for heavy cable. Okay. There's a little bit that I messed up here. And then we'll go out and mine this stuff here too. I'm gonna try not to mine the volatiles. I don't really need any more volatiles right now, but alright, I think that's it. Gold, gold. Yeah, that's more than enough gold. Alright. And let's head home, which home is this direction. And then I think while I'm out here, I'm going to start placing our platform for our... Oh my god, there was gold right there. Our platform for our trader. Yeah, we have no wind right
Hydration
now.
critical.
Hydration could be worse. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of landscaping here, which is fine. That's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to smelt some gold here, so let's do this. The nice thing about gold is that it releases oxygen, so it'll heat up this furnace even further. Yeah, that's hot enough. Yeah, so it's keeping that furnace quite a bit hotter, which is nice. Sweet, alright. So there's gold, and we might as well do the copper since I have it. And the silicon. Oh crap. Temperature's holding. This is fantastic. Alright, just a little bit more copper. Heck yeah. Alright, we'll throw you there for right now, and then we will grab the silicon. Which I can't remember what the smelting point of silicon is offhand. I want to say it's 600 Kelvin, but I can't remember for sure. Sweet. Oh. It actually might be like 900. It is 900. gosh dang it. Okay, let's try. Okay, that'll work. Alright. Yeah, I know, water's not good. Alright, food's decent for right now. I'm not too worried about it, but water. Sweet, okay. So we have copper, we have silicon, and we have a crap ton of gold. This is great. So let's do 50. Yeah, I could have been making more wind turbines this whole time, but whatever. There we are. So that'll make some heavy cable for us. This will actually make 2 stacks of heavy cable. And then while I'm at it, let's make... Well, let's see. What all do I need? I do need some more electrum. I do know that much because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well do 6. At least 6 turbo pumps. So, let's see here. I need 24 gold, 24 copper. I need 5 more steel. Which all my steel I threw in here. And I need 30 electrum. And I've got 11 on me, so I'm gonna have to make... Let's see... I could make 100 pretty easily. Let's see, what is this temperature up to here? We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll just do that. There we go. 31. Alright, so that'll make 6 turbo pumps for us. And then, yeah, once I get a full stack of cable, I'm going to head out there and place the other 20 wind turbines that we have. Let's see, the chutes I can place back in here. Heck yeah. Alright, you're almost done. Okay, so I have 2 extra, so let's swap our tool belt. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the... Gosh, dang it. For this one... Could just do it right here. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. There we are. Sweet. And we have a thing of cable here. Let's put you there. Yeah, that's going to take a minute. So we'll just let you do your thing. Let's head to our outpost. Let's eat really quick here. I'm still at 52% for food, but I want to make sure I'm going to be good and I'm not going to have to rush back here anytime soon. You know, the funny thing is that I still have a full box of water here and a full box of cereal bars. So, like, if I have a food shortage or something, I am covered for a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. And then I'm going to use cladding to make our trader platform look a little bit better too. Hey, good morning. There we go. Here we are. Alrighty, so we will finish these ones. Looks like everything is charged up, so that's great. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Alright, so let's finish hooking these ones up. Sweet, so those ones are hooked up. Now I'm going to have to do these ones here. Heck yeah. And then I should be able to do these ones right here too, so. Look at that. And that should help with our power generation over in this area. Okay, so since these are turned on, I have more than enough ore in here. Let's see if this even works. Well, it shows that it's not working. Export count some. When the export count is greater than 100. Yeah. Oops, let's do this. Let's see here. Maybe it's reagents? It might be reagents, actually. Let's do this. Oh, I believe it's reagents. Alright, let's make sure this is working. So all of these have to power down. Which actually doing this will conserve power every once in a while too. Alright, so let's make sure this is working how it's supposed to. So far so good. Everything unloaded, everything closed. So now they're starting back up. Let's see. Oh, that's fantastic. And you guys are all set to 500. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna put you in there. Alright, you should all be degassed. Yeah, what I might end up doing is I might make a little walkway or something. So and then this is silver, which I don't really need silver right now. Heck yeah, that actually worked fantastically. Alright, and then as long as our power keeps increasing, we should be good. So, okay, so let's head back. We're going to make the last turbines that we need. Then I think our power generation is probably going to be good for that area. Which, again, like, they nerfed the crap out of those, but in the end it doesn't really matter because you can make as many of those as you need. Like,
Power low.
I don't know. And then I should be able to throw all of these in the advanced furnace, and they should be degassed already, so I shouldn't have any issues with heating or cooling or anything like that.
Jetpack low.
Jetpack is fine. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you're still being made. Oh, crap, I forgot. Alright, well, we'll have you guys make one more. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this. I have enough iron in there, so I'm not really worried. So, frick. Well, I have more than enough heavy cable. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Oh, it's working. It's working fantastically. I can throw it all in here and it's not a... Yay! So I don't really need a smelting room. I kind of want to make one just to make one, but I really don't need one because I can just throw all my ores in here and we're completely fine. Oh, look at that. So yeah, this will work doing this as long as everything is degassed properly. That worked beautifully. That was fantastic. Okay, so let's close this. This is all stuff I mined, so this is all going to release gas if I smelt it. So I'm not going to smelt any of that. I guess what I technically could do is I could throw all that in a centrifuge and degas it that way. Which I kind of need to do anyways. I need to make a recycler. Okay, so what do I need for our atmospherics room? It's almost ready to turn on realistically. I need cable. I need to hook everything up to it. That's one thing I need to do. And, okay, I am going to have to do this. So I need to make another transformer, which I can't make yet because my electronics printer is busy doing other things. So let's hook up what I can here. Alright, let's do this for right now, just until I figure out how I want to do this cable. These cables are going to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, that's going to be pretty straightforward like that. Is there another way? Here, let's try this. I wonder if I can save. Yeah, that's actually better.
Hydration critical.
Do something like that, maybe. Okay, so yeah, well, let's do the same thing here. There we are. Then everything's hooked up to this line, and then this, everything over here will be hooked up to this line. So yeah, I'm gonna have another transformer right there then at that point. Sweet. So, the only downside is that this side's going to have less on it than this side is. So, I'm going to have to hope that this load can take all of this. Oops. There we are. Alright, let's drink some water before I end up killing myself due to dehydration. That'd be bad. Alright, so water's good. Let's eat some food really quick. And food is good. So, what I'm gonna do, swap you out. Let's take our I need to get in the habit of taking my suit off again. Been neglecting that. Yeah, so we should have another 4 that we're making. So we're almost done making those. Okay, let's do this. Wait, where's all my steel at? There's all my steel. I need... we'll just do this. I'm just gonna make a bunch of steel frames here. Or not steel frames, but steel sheets. This is gonna make 2 stacks of steel sheets for us, which is gonna be more than enough for right now. You are almost done. I can turn you off. I don't actually need you on right now. I want to start welding up our trader platform. I guess what I can do while I'm waiting is let's put our suit on. What is our power at? Oh, we're at 48%. I'm not worried about it. Let's head outside and we're gonna do some landscaping. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to set to flatten. Alright, I'm going to turn my light off so I can actually kind of see a little bit better here. There we are. Alright, so let's set that to default, and then we'll put that away, and then I can start welding all of this up once I get more steel sheets. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is let's swap this out again. Angle grinder. We're going to do this. That's going to be our airlock. Sweet. I still need I still need 3 more steel frames, but that's okay. Let's head back inside for a minute. This I'm going to throw in here. Oops. Hygiene levels are fine for right now, so I'm just going to keep my suit on for a minute. Oh, are we done? We are finally done with all the frickin' wind turbines that we made. Alright, so let's go and weld this up for a minute. What I am going to do is I'm going to grab you. We're going to swap you out. Alright, let's head outside. So I'm going to start welding up our trader platform. It just has to be a single weld. It does not need to be double welded. The only things that need to be double welded are the airlock pieces. So like these guys right here. All right.
Filter low.
What do you mean filter low? I have one filter at 99%. It's a heavy filter. It's going to last me almost forever. My other filter's at 0%, but that shouldn't count anymore. Alright, sweet. So this is all welded. So let's go place the last 12 wind turbines that we have, and then we'll go see how our miners are doing. Which I'm hoping they're doing good. I'm hoping that they've just been on this entire time, but unfortunately I can't see that. Well, those wind turbines are turning, so that's something. Whee! Everything looks like it's on. Oh god. Ah! Oh, look at that. We have power. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, well, in that case, this should be enough then. So this is probably overkill. Well, it's really not overkill. I mean, look at that. We have 84 wind turbines. Just enough. Then how are we doing over here? Gosh dang it. How many times has this unloaded? 0. Alright, so this hasn't unloaded yet. Again. Yeah, so it essentially just means that this is just going to unload not quite as often. Which is, it's frustrating. I mean, the fact that they nerfed this so much is kind of ridiculous. So that's, yeah. Oh well. Oh my, look at those things. Look at our battery. I love this. This is great. Okay, well, so this will just run indefinitely now, which is good. The only downside, like I said, is they nerfed the crap out of those deep miners, which, like, why? I mean, they probably wanted to make the game more complicated, but it doesn't really complicate the game. It just makes it tedious for no reason. Like, making different regions with different ores in each region, that made it more complicated, but that also gave it another purpose, like, gives you a reason to explore. That just is tedious for no reason, but whatever. Okay. So now what I need to do is I don't need any steel frames on the top or anything. I need a bunch of cladding, which I don't think I'm going to do cladding over there. I guess I could. I don't know. I'm going to do cladding and stuff around here for the trader platform. I do have an idea. Okay, so let's go inside here for a minute. I have about a half hour left of the stream. We will do this. Helmet, suit. Food and water is decent for right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. We have all sorts of stuff right here. Okay. Steel frames or steel sheets. So let's see. I do need a few more steel frames, so I need 3 more steel frames. Let's see, where's all my copper? Oh, it's already in here. Alright, let's eject you. Let's do... This will make 2 stacks of cable for us. I don't know why I turned that off. There we are. Okay, well, while that's being made, I can try to figure out what else I want to do here. I need cladding, don't I? It's so much iron. It's fantastic. So, okay, I need cladding, so 5, 10, 15. We'll say 20. You know what? Let's just do this. We're going to make an even 10 stacks of cladding. Let's see, and I do have a little bit of cladding on. Oh, Jesus. Apparently, I had some cladding. Alright, well, now I'm making even more, so let's head outside and place all the cladding I have. See, then now that power's actually low. Okay, so we are going to do this. Okay. Do something like that. We'll do something like this. There we go. And then I'm going to have to do the same thing on the top here. There we are. And then, how do I want to do that? I want it to be similar to how this is. So I think what I'll probably end up doing here is we're going to do this. Okay. So oops. Alright, and then cladding. So this is going to be your airlock right here. Ooh, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna have to be careful because if I do it this way, which is the way I kind of want to do it, I'm gonna have to be very careful because once I place the walls here, I'm not gonna be able to. Actually, I would be able to do that. I would just have to make sure that the airlock is cycled outside. So technically that would work. Okay. Okay. I might be able to make this work. Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna do the... Oh, wrong. I do not need to do that window. I need to do these. I almost deconstructed that window. That would have been awful. Okay, so let's do 1, 2. Oops. Gosh dang it. Alright, so that's how that's gonna go. And then we're gonna have window, window. And then I can just do a random wall right there, so that'll work. Except I don't have enough. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, we'll just do this. Okay. I think that'll look decent. Alright, so let's do this then. Do I really need the cladding like this? No. But I want it like this, so... Oops. Alright, then these are going to be corner pieces.
Hydration critical.
Hydration's fine. Actually, it's not. Because the minute I say that, I'm going to forget about it. The only downside is... Yeah, the only downside is there's not any, like, floor pieces for this part right here. Oh, well. It's fine. Alright, let's go inside for a minute. Yeah, they need to add more floor pieces and stuff, which they could get away with doing floor pieces for like cladding and stuff because it doesn't have to be airtight, so that shouldn't be too difficult to make. Alright, helmet, suit. Let's drink some water here. And then we'll make some more baked potatoes while I'm at it. Yummy. Alright, let's head over here for a minute. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do this. We're gonna grab a box. I wonder how much I can fit in here. Heck yeah, look at that. Alright, and let's go into our atmospherics room for a minute and we'll continue hooking all this up. sweet. Look at that. Alright, and then this one, we're going to do it like this. And this guy will just come up like this then. Alright. So that should be everything hooked up. I'm going to have to hook up, well, these insulated tanks and stuff. I'm not too worried about that right now. But one thing I do need to do is I need to make another transformer, though. So let's go make another transformer over here for a minute. So 10 gold, 10 iron, 1 gold, 3 copper. Iron, 1 gold, and 3 copper. There we go. Beautiful. And then I need to actually hook up this airlock too. So this, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do it like this. There we go. Alright, now I need to actually hook this up. Henceforth, all cladding will be called Tylenol. You know what? Don't mock my Tylenol base. Actually, that would be kind of fun to, like, make it actual, like, put, like, the red stripes around it and stuff, so it actually looks like a pill. That'd be hilarious. I do need to hook this up here, so everything is covered with wall, so if I deconstruct that frame, I'm not going to risk decompressing my base. So we should be good to go. Let's see. Yeah, I wish that they made flooring that could go across all types of cladding. Because I like the way that looks. But I'm also like... I guess what I can do is I can just make a bunch of flooring and see how it actually looks here. Let's do... We'll just do 5 stacks. And realistically speaking, if I want to like increase output of our mining outposts, I just have to build more deep miners. I mean, I already have all the centrifuges built. Huh, I could figure out a way to do that. What do I need for... Oh, let's do... just a basic landing pad. I need steel and copper. So, let's see here. 5x5, 3x3. Times 5, 45. Let's do 50. And then we'll do 10 copper. Yeah, that should make 10 landing pads for us. Alright, Alright, let's head out here for a minute. I don't really need... Actually, all the flooring I have, I'm gonna need... You know what, let's make another... Yeah, let's make another 5 stacks of flooring as well, because I'm gonna make a cardboard box to put all the flooring in. It's too bad it doesn't show you what's in it just by hovering. Oh well. Let's see. Large cardboard box is made in the auto lathe. What a shock for silicone. Okay. Well, I have plenty of it. I only need 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're halfway there. Hey, look at our landing pads. Alright, let's go out and work on our landing pad while we're waiting. You know what? I like my Tylenol base. Alright, so this is the middle. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do is, it doesn't really matter where I place this thing. Just place her right there. And then the trader will come in right here. Sweet! Look at that. I need 10 cable coil, which is all inside. Dang it. Do-do. And we'll use this one. How's our flooring coming? I think our flooring is all done. Let's make a box. You merged through the flooring. I don't know if merge through the flooring is an accurate term, but I said it. I thought I should have another one. Yeah, shouldn't I have another thing of flooring somewhere? Huh. Maybe I only made 9 stacks, but that's fine. That's good. Okay, let's go back outside. I am gonna need a computer. Granted, the computer I have over there is already set up. I should be able to disconnect it and bring that computer back this way. Yes? No? Maybe? Let's do this. Let's do this. You're just a bunch of flat walls, which I am going to need you here pretty soon. Ooh, I need plastic sheets. I need normal walls as well. Alright. Let's clear our inventory out a little bit here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, that's good enough. I probably don't need to carry the laptop with me, but I'm going to. Alright, water's good. Actually, water's not good. I'm going to lose water really fast if I leave right now. Alright, water's good now. Food is decent. Yeah, everything else is pretty good to go. And then I have about 10 minutes left. Okay. So, what I want to do is I want to do that. Sweet. I am going to have a transformer out here. Or, realistically, what I could do, because this is going to be a working airlock, the transformer for this airlock, I'll just run power from it out here. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's head out here. And I want to make this white, just like these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just one of these. That's all I need. I could have grabbed our paint can, but I didn't want to go back inside. I guess I could have, like, if I wanted to play more realistically. Because what I'm about to do is not that realistic, but... Those wind turbines are moving quite fast. That's fantastic. Look at them go. Oh, and our battery's fully charged. This is amazing. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing here... Which one is this? You're cladding, okay. We'll put you right there for now. We'll just do this. It doesn't really matter how I do this. Could do something like that. I don't really need to be over that. Maybe I'll do stairs right here or something. Yeah, maybe I'll end up doing that. That's not a bad idea. Let's grab our flooring box. And then I'm gonna put flooring down everywhere, make it look decent. Oh, geez. Actually, that worked pretty good. There we go. I merged the flooring with the box. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about these guys, so we'll do that. The fact that I can put flooring up, actually. No, that's gonna clip. That would be cool if the drill was slightly off center, or if this was more in the middle. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, everything's unloading. Sweet. Yeah, this'll work. I like this. And then, yeah, the whole point of this was so I could look at all the iron. So this is actually working pretty good. I mean, it's a little slower, but fine. I love watching this work, though. This is great. Almost had enough. And then let's do a thing of silver, because this is going to be degas silver with where this is normal. You know, we actually get quite a few ores out of here, even with the nerf, so could be worse, I suppose. But our power is doing fantastically, so that's actually working quite well. Alright, let's head back. And then I am going to have to make another transformer so I can hook up our trader platform. And then I also need to make a satellite dish. Well, I think what I'm going to do is, because I have the resources, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to make a medium satellite dish right off the bat. I overshot it. No! Since I do have enough cladding, your flooring, your cladding, we'll just do that. Put you back in the box and, oops. Gosh dang it. There we go, that's what I meant to do. Alright. I didn't grab the computer. Frick. I'll do that next episode. Oh, we have a storm coming. Alright, and then my guy, his air tank is getting low. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn our suit off, throw our air tank in there. We're going to do this, and that's going to do its thing. I'm going to have to move this locker at some point so I can place a door here for our airlock. I do need another transformer though, so let's do 10, 3, and 1. And then this is going to have to go outside in our trader airlock, so we're just going to put this in our inventory for now. Let's see here. What else do I need? I need to hook up this transformer here and make sure that I can turn all of this on without blowing our without having transformer issues. I'm hoping I can, because my plan is to use normal cabling on the inside of every room, heavy cable on the outside, and then like the super heavy cable is going to be for like transferring power between like long distances, I think is how I'm going to make this work. But I think on that note, I'm going to call the episode here. We did quite a bit. The nice thing is that our... Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. The nice thing is that our deep mining outpost is actually working quite well. It is a little slower because they nerfed it, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it just makes things more tedious, but it is actually working. We are getting quite a few ores out of it, so if we go like every every so often we actually get a pretty decent amount of ores. I could always get more ores just by increasing the amount of deep miners and stuff over there, so it's not the worst thing. Actually, I take it back. It is the worst thing because of where I placed the wind turbines. It's fine. So yeah, that's kind of tedious, but it could be worse, I suppose. I can make more outposts if I have to. One nice thing is if I need a bunch of iron, there's a massive iron node, which actually gives a lot of resources over that way. So like that is an option that I could do, which maybe I'll do that at some point, but like that would give just a crazy amount of iron, but yeah, so that's up and running. We are working on both the trader platform and our atmospherics right now. Atmospherics is almost ready to turn on, except for the fact that I don't have anything else set up for actually, moving air around. Like I need to get active vents and stuff inside our base here, which I'll do that next episode. I need to work on this airlock, get this all set up, and I need to do this airlock here. So there's quite a few things I need to actually do. But yeah, I'm gonna call the episode here. Hopefully